Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello. Hi. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Kakarot. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Regan. Hi. Thank you for stopping by. Sarah. Hi. I'm doing well today. Did you have a great weekend? I'm glad you had a great weekend. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing today? Oh my gosh. I'm still. Okay. So I changed some things up in my little streaming setup. I got a second monitor. I ended up getting a second monitor, so now if I look off this way, I can see my new monitor, and I can still look at the chat here, which is great. It gives me a little more time. It frees me up. It frees me up so I can keep an eye on everything. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness. I am trying to. I'm still trying to figure out how to configure everything. Hey, good. I need to go start getting a second monitor. It's just a cheap TV, but I was able to hook it up to have a second monitor. So I finally finished moving up to the upstairs bedrooms. So I am no longer in the sub-basement. So I'm here in the upstairs bedroom. Oh, I almost forgot. Hold on, I have to do some editing here. Hold on. It is extremely, extremely important that I do this. Unless I go with this, cool. Kind of run one day or something, go recharge. Yes, go recharge. Do your thingy thing. Do the thingy things. Let's see. I'm just updating. I'm just updating the sub count real quick. Hold on. We are at 149 Floofles. We're at 149 Floofles! I am absolutely over the moon about it. I'm over the moon about it. So let's just restart that. Yeah! Oops! I forgot to turn off the number lock. Hold on. Weird popping up shit. This is what happens when I set my. This is what happens when I set my quick settings to my number pad. I forget. I forgot that I set everything to my number pad, so I end up typing it in, and then it just goes nuts and wonky and weird. But yes, 149 Floofles. We're slowly getting Detective K on the K. I need to bring back Detective K. It's too funny. I hope you guys are doing well today. I had a bit of a sad weekend. First off, it rained. Like, it pissed cats and dogs and just pissed buckets. There's so much rain, so much, like, parts of my neighborhood got flooded. That's how much rain it was. It was just a lot of flooding happening. So, a lot of rain happened, and, like I said, yesterday marked 1 full month since my granny passed away, and it was a very kind of bittersweet, feeling kind of day. It was very sad. Hi, buddy. Bubby, I need you to sit, buddy. I need you to sit, because they can't see you. You can't see you. The camera can't see me through your fat butt. Your chunky butt. Cats have been very clingy since we started cleaning and moving things around. Especially Bubby. Bubby's very much a clingy boy, but then again, that's not anything new with Bubby. You guys know Bubby's like mama's boy through and through. But yeah, so yesterday was a little bit of a sad day. Saturday was with my friends, and we had a good time and stuff. But yesterday I spent my day at home with my kitties. Speaking of kitties, sir, you have a big old booger in your nose. Gotta get that out, or else you start scratching at it, and then you're gonna boo boo like last time. So I spent the day in my room with my kitties. Just listened to music, read some books. It was kind of the day I wanted to keep to myself, you know. So, but I'm okay. I got the sad out yesterday, and I'm doing okay today. I'm actually in a really good mood because now the sun is out. It's sunshiny. It's warmer. The whole weekend was free. It was freezing cold rains this whole weekend, so it's a nice warm sunshiny day. I'm actually pretty happy. But yeah, so you know, I'm okay. I just thought I'd update you guys on that a little bit, and then, you know, I won't talk about it anymore because it's kind of sad. It's kind of a bummer. I don't wanna be a bummer to you guys. So, but yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. How was your weekend, you guys? Did you guys do anything cool, special, or fun? You guys do anything neat? Let me know if you guys did anything neat. I always enjoy hearing about you guys, and how you guys are doing. I'm just here, still configuring everything. Okay, so this week, we'll talk about the schedule a little bit this week, because I did some last minute ideas to do stuff. You're not a bummer? I'm glad I'm not a bummer. I mean, the subject is a bummer, definitely, but I don't want to be a little rain cloud. I don't know how to say that, Sarah. Sorry. I'm doing good. Just saw Evil Dead Rise with Cal and Reese. Like, yeah, he was telling me about that. He was telling me a little bit about that earlier. He called me. I hope it was good. Please don't spoil it for me. I don't. Wait. Actually, let me know. Let me know if it's good or not. Cause I want to see it, but I'm scared that it's gonna be shitty. Sir, can you please get away from my Hello Kitty dolls? I ended up putting my dolls on my table, but now Boopy's gonna be like knocking them over because he always does. But there goes one. Of course. Without fail, he always knocks down with some of my teddy bears. You knocked down my teddy bear, sir. You're gonna go get that for me? No? I'm just gonna look cute and sit there? Okay. It was amazing. Ash says the game word. Oh, nice. I am back. Welcome back. You didn't do much, sir? That's valid. Weekends are days to not do much. It was decent, not as great as the original trilogy, but still good. The gore and visuals are fantastic. I like the characters. Nice! Nice. That's so good. What's going on? Bubby, my sweet little Bubby, decided he wants to sit with his mother and knock down all my teddy bears off my table. Talk a bit about my grandma. Today was the one. Hi, and Beans. Oh, hello, Beans. You here to hang out too? I got the whole crew here. I got both my babies here who wanna. And my babies just want attention. They were very clingy. I think for my cats, it kind of hit them that we're missing a family member, and I think it just hit them, and they've been very clingy. So we expect to have me talking to the cats a lot for a while, because they're gonna get they're gonna get used to, not having my grandma around. I did say the Norwegian word discussed by accident. Sorry for that. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I just didn't want to butcher your lovely language. I just didn't want to butcher your lovely language with my terrible pronunciation. But yeah, so I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I'm doing alright. Let's see this week's schedule. This week's schedule is gonna be a little funny. Just a little bit funky. Just a little bit goofy, silly. So tomorrow we're gonna start a new story. It's a lovely story. It's actually it's a complex story. It's called Luna by the story is called Luna by Julianne Peters. It's a very sensitive topic kind of story. And it takes place in a very particular time. So I may age restrict this particular story time, because this story, while it's a beautiful story, it can be very triggering to some individuals, especially individuals of the trans community. I'll talk a little bit about it. It's about a young woman, a teenage girl, and her brother. This takes place like in the late 90s, early 2000s, so the language will be a little bit dated. It's about a girl who's struggling to keep her brother's transition, male to female, a secret from her family and friends. And it kind of details her struggles with trying to take care of her sibling while her older sibling, and protect her older sibling from, terrible people out there in the world, while trying to figure out what she wants to do with her own life. Because it's kind of like one of those stories where her whole life is revolving around protecting her brother, who's really her sister, and kind of trying to discover herself and trying to let herself be selfish and for her own wants and needs, while helping her sibling to transition and come out as trans. And it's very complicated. Also dealing with like family issues and things like that. It's a very complex story, but it's a lovely story. It's one of my favorite stories to read. Some language may be dated. There's definitely slurs, which again goes back to like the late 90s, early 2000s, where people really didn't care as much as they do now. So a lot of disclaimers on that, but it's a lovely story. It brings me to tears all the time. I love it. It's so good. And I want to share that with you because it's a lovely, lovely story. Yeah, so we're going to have that. I may age restrict it. If that's the case, I will do a second story time, something a little less triggering. A little less triggering. Which we'll be doing on Wednesdays. I will be doing a second story time on Wednesdays. I'll be reading another book. Another lovely story. I haven't decided where for my library. I'm actually going to pull from my library this time instead of pull from my actual library this time instead of just reading it from my digital copy. I have a ton of books! I have like a ton of books, and I never realized how many books I had until I looked through everything. Oh my gosh, I'm doing a big stretch because my back is killing me. I think I might read. I have no idea. I have a ton of books. I may read another novel. I have a ton of novels. I didn't realize how many books I had until I started cleaning up everything. Sounds nice. Not the slurs, I mean the story. The story is really nice. Yeah, there are some homophobic slurs that are in the story. And sometimes some of the behavior that people exhibit are a bit homophobic, but that is a that is an unfortunate reality when you are either gay or trans. You get people who are impolite about these sort of things, unfortunately. But I think it captures, because they live in like a small town as well. So small town, being trans in a small town in the early, in the time period that it is in with the show, which is like I think like I said, late 90s, early 2000s, early 2000s, like well before 2010, stuff like that. So it's it's a sensitive topic. I just want to say that, but it's a lovely story. It's a lovely, lovely story. I've been slurred at before, and the only thing I could do was laugh. Yeah, I mean, but that's you, Regan. You are a strong individual. You're a very strong individual, and there's a lot of people out there who aren't as strong as you are. and it can be very, very hard for a lot of people. That's why I am going to put a lot of trigger warnings when it comes to the harder parts, and I'm going to age restrict this. So if you're under the age of 18, I'm sorry, you may not be able to experience the story. I do highly recommend reading the book itself, though. It is a different experience when you're, reading it yourself. It's called Luna, 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 by Julie and Peters. Beautiful story. I love this story. I read it as a teenager. I first read it as a teenager. When I was a teenager during that time period. Well, young teen, very young teen, in that time period. And it kind of helped me discover parts of myself I didn't think about at the time. Kind of how to deal with these sort of things. It definitely opened up my mind to like the LGBT community in terms of trans individuals, because I was like, oh, gay people are fine, no, lesbians are fine, but I didn't know anything about trans individuals at that time. I was young and naive. So it kind of opened up my mind to, oh, these kind of people exist. And my heart breaks every time I think about how hard they have to struggle in order to be their true selves, and it still breaks my heart to this day. I think now, in the lovely year of 2023, a lot of people are more accepting of people coming out as trans, people coming out as gay, and things like that. But there is still that struggle of the transition and having people that you love and accept you, and feeling safe, and being able to feel safe in that way. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Like I said, I'm myself am non-binary. I'm gender fluid, rather, and I feel as if I have very accepting and loving friends and family. So I feel lucky in that respect, but I know not everyone is as lucky or can feel as safe to come out and transition as myself and maybe others. So, it's a very sensitive topic, and I'm going to, of course, treat it with absolute respect. And, sharing this story will be fun. I definitely want to look at a lot of other, like, stories like that. I'm looking for more books like that, so that talk about the LGBT community and trans individuals and things like that. There is a comic I can recommend, though. There's a comic that I read not that long ago called Magical Boy, where it's a young trans boy who came out to their family on his birthday, and it turns out that he actually is a part of a family of magical girls. And he inherited, because he was born female, he inherited that title, but because he's struggling with his own identity and has to be essentially a magical girl as a trans boy. It gets it's very interesting. He makes it his own, but there's definitely the struggles, especially with like his relationship with his mother and stuff like that. It's very, very complicated, but very done in such a fun but respectful way. It's a good comic. Magical Boy. I believe it's on Tapas, like the Tapas app. You can definitely find it there. I don't know if it's on any other apps. I read it through the Tapas app, so I highly recommend it. In-betweens. We are in-betweens. We are. John, hello. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you for being here. Good morning. But yeah, so that's going to be for the Tuesday story time. The Wednesday story time, I haven't decided what stories to read. I think because I have a collection of Sherlock Holmes stories, I think I might read one or two of those on Wednesday. So we'll have double the story time this week. The story time this week. So it'll be Luna on Tuesday and maybe some Sherlock Holmes on Wednesday. Who knows? I haven't read a good Sherlock Holmes story in a while, so we're gonna do that. That'll be fun. Plus, it'll fill up my Wednesdays. It'll fill up my Wednesdays a little bit. Let's see. Thursday. I haven't decided what to do Thursday. So maybe I'll push that story time to Thursday and keep my Wednesdays free. Usually Wednesday. Excuse me. I got a hiccup. Yeah, usually Wednesdays are days I have a lot to do. I usually kind of like appointments and stuff done on Wednesdays, and so I'm thinking, well, I'll keep my Wednesdays free. I do want to do some type of streaming soon on Wednesdays, but I think because my Wednesdays are usually occupied by like doctor's appointments or other kind of appointments that I have to take care of, I think I'll move that story time to Thursday. So yes, we get double story time for a while. And then Friday, of course, it's gonna be Monster Prom with Cal. I enjoy playing Monster Prom with him. It's fun. Regan, you gotta join us playing Monster Prom on Fridays. It's fun. It's fun. It's such a goofy little game. Make chicken parmesan with spaghetti. Can I have some? Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. Can I have some? I want some. That sounds good. All I had today for breakfast was a bagel. I'm not a big eater in the morning. I don't eat a lot in the morning, so usually I'll have like a bagel or some toast or a cup of coffee. You shall join. I'm holding you to that. Because Monster Prom is such a goofy little game. And of course, Cal and I tried to do the voice acting as best as we could. You want a parm? I also want a parm. I want a chicken parm with spaghetti. That sounds so good. Oh, and goodness, I'm going to see a therapist again. I ran out of anti-anxiety medication for like a while now, which is why I haven't been as dopey as I usually am in the mornings. And I finally got a new therapist. I'm sad because I loved my old therapist, but we lost. She had to move to a new office. Her new office did not take my insurance. So now I get to have. Also, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, John. So lovely to meet you. And you made a lot? Yes! Give me that plate. I'm fat. I will eat everything. I will eat it all. You know, I love food. I do. I'm a foodie. I love food. I'm very much a big food person. Yes, I get to get my anti-anxiety medicines. And hopefully it helps me. Because I've been very anxious. It's been a very stressful time. So having to see a therapist again would be very lovely. I'm a big for those of you who are new here, I'm a big advocate of mental health. Getting treated for mental health, because I suffer from things like depression and anxiety. Because the world we live in is kind of fluffed. So, being able to have a professional outlet where I can, just talk about the bad days and my stresses and worries, really helps kind of take that weight off my shoulders. When someone's going through a hard time, it's good to talk to somebody who's unbiased and, professional, to kind of take that stress off of you and help you get a different perspective on things, which I think is super important. A lot of people are avert to therapy because of the stigma of, oh, you're going to therapy, you're crazy, there's something wrong with you. It's like, and I like to think of it as the mind is an organ that can get sick. If you have liver problems, you go see a liver doctor. If you have bone problems, you see a bone doctor. So why not see a brain doctor, a health doctor, a mental health doctor when you have a bad mental health? Because the brain is an organ that can just get sick, just like any other part of the body. Which is why mental health is, so important. You want to make sure you take good care of your brain. Not just, the physical parts of it, like tumors and aneurysms and stuff like that, but also the stuff the chemical balances that it makes. It's important. It's importante. So, taking care of your mental health is such a big important thing. And I like going to therapy. I like being able to bitch and complain to somebody who doesn't really care or really doesn't have their own emotional input into it one way or another. So it's very good. It's very good for me to just have that outlet. It's fun. Oh, speaking of rotting organs, I got good news about my meatball tumor. It's not genetic and will most likely not be recurring. Woo! Party! That's wonderful, Regan. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so glad you're doing well. And that meatball tumor, I'm so glad it's not going to affect you. It's not going to reoccur. And I'm so glad it was benign. I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You get to live a long, healthy life. Yes. The cats are going nuts. You too? Yeah, for real. I mean, God, I hope you're as happy as I am. Jeez, you're so morbid. You're not the morbid type. You're actually very cool. You're a ball of sunshine, Regan. I appreciate you, and I'm so happy you're my friend. But it's so good. I'm so glad. Luckily, I had the one that's like 99% benign and non-cancerous, though it's still technically cancer because you know it's a tumor. Yeah, it's like concentrated cancer in like one place. But thankfully, you're able to remove it, and you're making a great recovery, and you're healthy, and you're okay. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Because you're my friend. You're my friend, and I would hate to have anything bad happen to you. But yeah. Let's see. I do plan on playing other games soon. I'm trying to fix everything up. I'm working on trying to get a new PC. Money's still not there. I'm very much in the red for a while because, you know, I lost my job when my grandfather passed away because I was her nurse for a long time. And, looking for a new job has been proven very stressful. Very stressful, so I'm struggling a little bit with the job finding, but you know what? It is what it is. I will find something. I'm not stressed or worried about it. I will find something. I will definitely find something. You know? I've had a few interviews, but you know. It's like a waiting game. Although I would love to do this full time. I would love to be able to do this full time. Be a full time VTuber? What? And get paid? I would be the happiest person. That's also why I'm like way up here. We see the Floofle family member little icon. We try to get to 1,000 Floofles. 1,000 Floofles. If we get to 1,000 Floofles, YouTube will be like, oh, you actually have a following. We might pay you. So, you know, working hard to get a lovely. Plus, I get to meet more people. I get to have a big Floofle family. Yes, the Floofle family will take over YouTube. Watch. We're gonna take over with wholesomeness and chaos and friendship and good vibes. All the good vibes. You get one in due time? I hope so. But yeah, I hope to get more Floofle family members. It'd be wonderful. I want to take over YouTube. We're gonna take over YouTube with the Floofle family members, one Floofle at a time. It'll be an absolute usurpership of YouTube. Be like, what? No, I'm the most popular VTuber right now. I'm the one that's, you know, holding Daddy YouTube hostage with good vibes. And chaotic good vibes. I actually shouldn't say that. That's horrible. YouTube conquest and hopefully. But we have 149. We're so close. We just need one more member to make it 150. 150 Floofle family members, and that'd be so big. We're almost there. I want us to continue to grow. We're gonna be so big. It's gonna be wonderful. Prep your cases billis. Okay. Hi, Claria? Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Claria? Is that how am I pronouncing it right? I don't want to butcher your name. Your name sounds lovely. I don't want to butcher it. Hi! Welcome. For those of you who are new here, I am Kind and Considerate. I am a cat girl who was created in a laboratory, and I just exist as a friendly neighborhood cat girl. A lot of other stuff that goes on too, but you know, right now I think that's enough. I have been told I overexposit with my lore. So I'm just your friendly neighborhood Claria, right? It's a ya or ja? A ya or ja? Yeah, right? I hope it's ya. Claria. It's a lovely name. It's a beautiful name. No matter how I butcher it, your name is beautiful. But yes, hello, welcome. we're just here. We're just doing a little chatty chat. We're just hanging out. We're talking about our weekends. I'm talking about the schedule for the week. I tend to blabber a lot, so I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind lovely conversations with the chat. I always converse with my chat. I love talking to my chat. You know, even the lurkers. Lurkers, I see you. I see you, lurkers. I see you there, and I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Yeah, but I'm just talking some nonsense. We got some story times happening this week. We got a gameplay this Friday. I don't stream on Wednesdays, so Wednesdays are usually my chill days where I do nothing but go to bed and hang out and chill in my own bed and be lazy. Or take care of stuff, because, you know, it's one or the other. I'm either lazy or I'm taking care of things. I gotta go to bed now, dude, but enjoy the rest of the stream. Regan, thank you for being here. I'm so happy you stopped by, and you take good care of yourself. Get some good rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Or later, or whenever you want to stop by. See you later. See you later. Yeah, so okay, for those of you who are new, I'm a variety streamer. I play games, I do storytime readings, I do a lot of chats, I do art streams. I am a variety streamer. I do everything. I do a little bit of everything. This week we're gonna have double the story time because I'm gonna be reading a lovely story named called Luna, which is gonna be age restricted, and then I'm gonna be reading some Sherlock Holmes stories that won't be age restricted. The reason Luna is gonna the story time for Luna is gonna be age restricted is because it has some very sensitive topics, and some very, very aggressive and offensive languages. So that will be age restricted. But it's a lovely story, so I do hope if you are over the age of 18, you come and hang out with us and listen to the story time. And then, of course, on Thursday, I will be doing another story time, on all ages story time. We'll have some Sherlock Holmes, some classical Sherlock Holmes, because who doesn't love a classic? Who doesn't love a classic? I love classics. Who doesn't love a classic? So, you know, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And let's see, Friday, we're gonna be joined by one of my besties and friend of the channel, Calvin Frosthill, for another continuation of Monster Prom, where we just absolutely break the game trying to get secret endings. Oh my gosh, last week we broke the game really bad. We broke the game real bad, and I felt terrible. We broke the game really, really bad. And, yeah, we broke the game real bad, and that's how we last left it. And then the game crashed on me. I think we broke it to the point where it crashed on me, and we had to end it there. I was like, oh no, we broke the game. And it was so fun. It was so fun. I can't even be mad because the game is so enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoy voice acting for it, especially this character named Polly, whom of which we're trying to get one of the secret endings for, because she has a couple of secret endings where it's like lore based, and then some are just goofy and hard. Some that are rare and hard to get. So we're just gonna try. We're gonna try to get it. Those streams are also age restricted because of a lot of suggestive content. Not nudity, but pretty close. Drug mentions and sexual innuendos, so that stream is age restricted. But you know, we'll be playing another game soon. I'm setting everything up. I'm trying to get everything put together. Who drew you or my character? Oh, okay, funny story. I was when I first started, I had very little money, because living where I live is expensive, and I was like, I need to get a budget character made. So I went on Etsy. I never even told this story. Okay, I went on Etsy, and I contacted an artist who does models and rigging. I gave them some reference pictures to what I want, and they gave me this beautiful, lovely model, which I do, in fact, love the design. I'm in love with the design of my model. I love. It definitely was different from the reference pictures I gave them, but you know what? I like this so much better. I love this design so much better, so I couldn't even be upset. I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. I love everything about it. They went by, I don't know if they're still active on Etsy. I haven't seen their profile in a while. They went by Waffle Caramel. I don't know if they're still doing commissions. I don't know if they're still on Etsy or if they're taking commissions anymore. It was fairly inexpensive, so and it kind of shows in the rigging and the movement and the expression. It's not as expressive or as fluid as other VTuber models are, but you know what? When you're on a budget, and this for the budget that I had, this was beautiful. And do I plan on updating or upgrading or doing a 2.0 someday when I have the monetary means? I will, because getting these beautiful models are very expensive. They're very, very expensive. They're very expensive, and I appreciate all the artists out there and riggers, because don't forget the riggers, model riggers. I appreciate all of them out there who work so hard to make these beautiful models and make them move so fluidly. I could never. I try. I was like, I'm gonna design my own character and see if maybe I can get an artist to do it so I can just rig it myself. Trying to do the rigging made me go crazy. Literally, I lost my mind just a little bit. I don't have an Instagram, unfortunately. I only have a Twitter. My Twitter handle's right here on the bottom. It's at KDenoctis. I probably should make that a little bit bolder, but you know, it is what it is. My Twitter handle's at KDenoctis. K-E-I, capital D-I, capital N-O-C-T-I-S. Yes, I only have a Twitter. I'm not a big social media... Funny enough, I'm not a big social media person. I never have been. I only ever use social media to kind of just keep in touch with people, but I'm not a big social media person, so, you know, you'll mostly find me on Twitter. I have a Discord as well. If you care to join my Discord, I do Discord-only streams every once in a while. Lately, I haven't been able to do a Discord stream, which makes me so sad because I love doing the Discord streams. Just because things have been very busy on my end, a lot of personal stuff. Those who know, it's been very personal. But I haven't done a Discord stream in a while, and I'm so sad. And can you draw? Yeah. Oh, I should mention, if you ever want to do fan art, please go ahead and do so. I love fan art. If you want to, I love fan art. You are more than welcome to draw fan art with me. You don't even have to ask. Just be like, I drew fan art of you, and I'll be happy and cry, and I'll keep it in my fan art folder anytime. Any and every time. I love fan art. Fan art makes me the happiest person. Oh! Claudia, thank you so much for subscribing. I got the little pop-up. Thank you so much for subscribing. You are wonderful. That would make us at 150 Floofles family members. How wonderful! I gotta update my Floofles family members goal now. That makes it that's so wonderful. That's so wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's see. How do I update? I can never update it properly. I'm so bad at this sort of thing. I just have to redo it all over again. That's so lame. Let's see. Oh well. That's just... We got 150 lovely... Oh, did I do it again? I did it again, didn't I? Gosh darn it. I got myself Detective K again. I gotta do it this way. Hold on. And start off. Yay! Perfect! Look, wonderful. It's so great. It's so wonderful. So, oh, you can simply tag me. Okay, so if you want to draw fan on me, you can tag me simply at KDenoctis. I also have a hashtag, but most people don't use it, so you can just simply tag me at KDenoctis on Twitter. I have a Discord as well. If you want to join my Discord, it's absolutely free to do so. And there's a fan art channel on my Discord as well. If you really want me to see it, I will see it. While I may not be as super active on my Discord, I do check it every day. I do check it like a few times every day. So, you know, there's always a chance of you getting to post. Wait, where's my music? Where did my music go? Where did my music go? My music stop? Oh, there it is. I do forget this. It does the weird pause. So yes, you can tag me on Twitter. You can send it over my Discord. I love fan art. I get so happy to see fan art. I will, if you share it to me on Twitter, I'm going to share it because I love fan art. It makes me the happiest person in the world to get fan art. Anytime I get fan art, I'm just Like, so happy. I keep, and if anyone, you guys, I keep all the fan art. I keep all of your fan art. I broke it. I break a lot of things. It's not one of my streams if I don't break something on my stream, you know? It's not a Kind and Considerate stream unless something breaks. But it's so good to see you, Freya. Thank you for being here. It's been a while since you've been here. I hope you like the new layout. But yes, I save all my fan art. I have a fan art folder on my phone, on my computer. I put it on a flash drive. I love the fan art. It makes me so happy. I cry every time I cry happy tears every time I get fan art because it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. It really does. It really does. Oh, if you ever need a reference for if you ever need a full model reference look, like, wait, I wear pants. I'm a VTuber that wears full pants. So, you know, you don't see a lot of YouTubers wearing full pants anymore. But they're like leggings. They're very comfortable, like comfy leggings. But here's my reference if you need it. If you need a screenshot. But yeah, that's if you needed it. Oh, wow. Am I too close? Nah, I'm fine. I actually went to sleep at a reasonable time. Oh my god! That's so good. That's so good to hear. Okay, let me just scooch back a little. Don't be all up on my screen, just like, wow. I don't think anyone needs to see me as a close-up. Wait, yeah, you don't need me this. You don't need me. You guys don't need me this close, do you? You guys don't need me this close, do you? I'm close enough. I will kiss you. Mwah. Love all of you. Give you forehead kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh gosh. Okay. Let me just. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. I'm too short for this. Wow. Okay. I am short. Don't mind me. I'm actually very short. I'm a very short individual. So sometimes when I step down or step back, I gotta fix all my table settings and everything. I'm short. But yeah, I'm excited. 150 Floofles family members. My heart is so full right now. I'm so happy. But I'm glad. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome, Karya. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here. But I'm glad you went to sleep at a reasonable time, Freya. I also went to sleep I actually went to sleep fairly early last night. Usually my butt is not in bed until like midnight. But I actually went to sleep at a reasonable time. I have to fix something. Lock in place. Is it locked? Is it locked? Yep. Okay. Had one of my accessories decide to go wonky on me. Did not like that. Let's see, what else can I talk about? My allergies. You guys, I was dying before I started stream, which is why I started stream just a little bit late today. Just a tiny bit late, because I have terrible spring allergies. I'm allergic to all pollen, trees, grass, flowers, all of it. Like, you guys could probably hear me a little nasally, a little sniffly, because my pollen allergies are absolutely horrendous. And I died a little bit before starting stream. I was coughing and I couldn't breathe. I took allergy medicine, but I guess it didn't kick in fast enough because I couldn't breathe, and I had to get my inhaler, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die before I start stream, or I'm gonna die on stream. Oh no. But I feel better. The medicine finally kicked in and my inhaler did its job. I have my windows open because I don't like having I don't want my house smelling like cat, so I keep my windows open during the day. It's a beautiful day too. It's like nice and sunshiny. A little bit cloudy, but not that bad. We look forward to getting it done. I'm looking forward to seeing it, but please take your time. There's no rush. So take your time. When it's done, you tag me, and I'm gonna be so happy. I'm like, fan art! I'm so happy. I'm gonna be so happy. I love getting fan art. I always save the fan art. I always do. Like I actively have a folder where I keep on my computer and on my flash drive. I actually keep it on my flash drive. Of fan art, because it just makes me so happy that I can't help but save it, because I'm like, oh my gosh, you wonderful, wonderful people are taking the time to make this beautiful piece of art for me, and and I can't express how much that makes me happy. I really can't. Like, the amount of joy that brings me. Like, I appreciate it. I'm so grateful and so thankful for it. I really am. I really, really am. It's so lovely. It's so lovely. It's so lovely. It makes me so happy. Yes, so my allergies are terrible today. Not dying. My nose ring is all gross, but I don't have the patience to take it out of my nose. I don't have the patience to take it out of my nose. I'm like, ugh, then I have to put it back in, and it's gonna be all gross again. Meh. But yeah, so not much to report. Not much to report on this time around. Things have been alright, you know. Things have been fairly chill. I'm probably gonna give myself a haircut today. Get my undercut done. Like, I have so much hair that I actively have to have an undercut in order to keep my hair from actively giving me massive migraines. Like, I suffer from chronic migraines as well, and having as much hair as I do, like, see how it flows right now? There's only half of my head of hair. It just flows down as it is. I have so much hair that it's so much, so I have to trim my undercut again. Which means I gotta tie this all up, get the razor, and it's gonna be like, and it's gonna be like all up in my brain. It's gonna make my brain shake. My poor one brain cell is gonna have a whole party. It's gonna be like, woo. Okay, so I think if not, no, I don't think this week, but next week, just think how gross it would be if you have 2 nose rings. Like, yes, you have 2 nose rings. I don't even want to think about how gross that is. I have the one, and it's gross enough for me. And my nose is a snot factory during the springtime. Just straight up, just Niagara Falls of snot, and I'm so miserable. I don't like this. I like the spring weather. I don't like the spring effects, the pollen. And this is messed up because I have I get seasonal allergies all the time. The only time I don't have allergies is like the late fall and throughout winter. But then my nose is just dry because you get central heating, keeps yourself warm, and then all that dry air just destroys your sinuses. So I go from having a snot fountain to like the Sahara of like dry sinuses, and I don't win. I don't win. I don't win. It's just like so gross either way, and it's just like ugh, blech. I envy people who don't have allergies. I really truly do. If you don't have any allergies, I envy you, and I'm so happy that you don't have to suffer from this. Like this, cause this is a different kind of hell. This is a different kind of hell. I would hate for anyone to have to suffer like this, especially if you're an asthmatic like I am. Oh, forget it. It's the worst. I have to keep my inhaler handy at all times. It's the worst. Those exist. Yes, there are people who don't have seasonal allergies. They are like unicorns. They're amazing, and you're beautiful and wonderful, and I get super jealous because you guys can breathe. What's it like to breathe out of both nostrils at the same time? Please tell me how that's like. Because for the life of me, I cannot remember a time where I could breathe through both nostrils at the same time. I can't for the life of me. I'm like, ugh. One works or the other one doesn't work. One's either really swollen or one's really just full of snot. It's the worst. Okay, so I plan on playing, in terms of games I plan on playing, so I'm just completely switching gears now. In terms of games I plan on playing, I want to finish the Strange Men series. For those of you who are new, I've been playing a series on my game called the Strange Men series. It's a series of 4 games. They're lightly interconnected with each other. Excuse me. And it starts off with like how do I explain it? It's basically a series of supernatural occurrences that happens to the main character of the game. The first game is called The Crooked Man. If you're curious about it, if you're curious about looking at the passive odds of those games, which I highly recommend because they are so much fun. They were such a good time. You can check out my Strange Men series playlist. You can look at those passive odds. I keep everything in a playlist, so that way, you guys who want to watch something specific, like a specific story time, a watch along, or a specific game that I've played, I made it easier for everybody because there's some people, some streamers who just put everything all together and you have a hard time finding everything. But my Strange Men series playlist, I highly recommend you check it out. Those have been some of my most stupid allergies. They have been some of my most favorite games to play, and I have one more. There's 4 games in the series. We have yet to play the last game, so I'm looking forward to it. They are a horror game, but I like to make fun of them. I like to make jokes. I very much try to take the scary out of scary games. But I love scary games. So the first game in the series is called The Crooked Man. It stars our character David, who moves into a new apartment after having broken up with his girlfriend, and dealing with his mother's poor health. He moves into an apartment and he starts getting these strange dreams and messages and stuff. And he ends up following them to different places and meeting different people. It's actually cool. While being chased by a monster who has a very long, crooked neck that kind of just hangs to the side like, oh, I can't. It's actually quite spooky, but it's so much fun. Then there's the sequel, The Sandman, which stars another character named Sophie, who has the most unfortunate last name, and dealing with fairies, and the Sandman, who puts the whole world to sleep because he hasn't gotten sleep in millennia. And it's that one had to be my favorite out of all of them, out of all the games so far, because just the amount of making fun of it. And then there's the Boogeyman, which was the birth of Detective K, who may or may not make another appearance sometime soon in the future, probably. Then we play a detective, where we get to meet all the old characters from the other games, plus some new characters, while dealing with a homicidal maniac who calls himself the Boogeyman. And now, next game is called The Hanged Man, and I have not played it. Much like the rest of the games in the other series, I have not played the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. So hopefully I'll be able to play that soon. Probably by next week. Just seeing how... Oh my god, I'm so nasally and phlegmy. Blah. I can hear myself. I'm like... As I'm talking, I'm like... like a pig. This is disgusting. Like... Oh, I wish Wasabi was here. Wasabi is one of my mods, my lovely mods, and he always enjoys the weird sniffing and snorting ASMR I do. Just for Wasabi. That's especially for Wasabi, because he's such a wonderful mod, and he's almost always here. Wasabi's not here right now, which is so sad. so sad. Dying just a little bit. I'm sorry if you heard that snorting and stuff. That's gross. I'm sorry. It is gross. It can be very gross. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing the Hanged Man. I will probably be playing it next week. Most likely next week. I miss playing games on this channel. It's been a while. Art streams. I don't know when I'll be doing an art stream again. I've been having issues with my tablet. It's been acting funny, so I don't know when I'll do an art stream again. I would love to do another art stream. I'm not good at drawing, but it's always fun to do. I can just sit there, talk crap, and draw. I am sorry, I'm struggling. I'm struggling for air. Cursed allergies and cursed asthma. The worst. I have for those of you who don't know, I have a myriad of health problems. A lot of different health problems, which is why for the longest time I worked from home, and now I'm looking for another work from home job. And I want to make this my job. YouTube has such specific requirements in order to be a content creator that I'm slowly building up to meet those requirements so that I can be paid by Daddy YouTube. Daddy YouTube can give me monies, and I can make more content. And make even better content because I get money from Daddy YouTube. Because I would love to be able to do this. This is only part-time for me. I would love to do this full-time. I would love to be able to sit here and entertain you guys with my goofy, silly stories and my goofy, silly self whenever I can. Oh well. Eventually! It's something I'm working on. I'm working very, very hard on. How am I doing today? Other than my allergies kicking my butt 5 ways this Sunday, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Just taking it easy today. Having a nice, easy, relaxing day. Have an easy, relaxing day. Gonna probably do some cleaning later. You know, be a responsible adult and clean my home and do some laundry and pay some bills. You know, the boring adult stuff that I hate doing. Otherwise, you know, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling like a villain, except I'm not a villain. I'm a friendly neighborhood cat girl. I'm your friendly neighborhood cat girl. I can't go out in public or the government might arrest me. Because I technically shouldn't exist. You know I was made in a lab, so Freya is one of the assistants that helped my creator out to make me. So I exist. I exist because of these lovely individuals. I'm an abomination of science and nature, and I am so happy that I am. I'm an abomination, and I'm so happy that I am. I don't know. Usually my Monday morning chats are just to be able to catch up with you guys about your weekends. I hope you had a good weekend, Clara. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope it was a lovely, lovely weekend. It was relaxing, fun, safe. You know, all that fun jazz. Oh, and I did get a second monitor, so now streaming is a little easier for me. You guys see me looking off to the sides because I'm keeping my eye on the monitor. But I'm so happy I got a second monitor now. I converted one of the old TVs that we had into a monitor. So now I get to now it should be a little easier for me to stream without feeling overwhelmed by everything. Because it can be overwhelming sometimes. Jack, hi! Good morning. I'm so happy you made it. Welcome. I am slowly dying. I got the worst allergies today. I'm all sniffly and snotty. But we're here. We're having a good time. Oh, I'm sorry you don't feel well. I hope you feel better soon. But, I'm alright. I'm a little snotty, a little full of allergies, but I'm alright. I'm just here. We're just talking about the week, what we're going to be doing for the week. I'm going to be doing 2 story times this week because I got one story that is 18 plus because of its sensitive nature, and another one that's just a bunch of Sherlock Holmes classic. You know, just talking about the week. Doing Monster Prom once again on Friday because, first off, I love that game. Monster Prom is a fun game. Okay? I know you guys are probably gonna be like, Monster Prom again? This is like the 3rd, 4th week in a row? Yes. Because it's a fun game and there's a lot to do in that game. We're trying to get different endings and it's a lot of fun. Let me see what else. Just taking it easy. It's been a morning. It's been a quiet morning for me. You know, the day's just started, so there's not much I can really say about today other than my plans for today, which is just, you know, typical adulting, house cleaning, paying bills, making sure my cats are taken good care of, all that fun stuff. I think they're asleep. They're definitely asleep now. They're sleeping on my bed. They're comfy cozy. They are comfy cozy. But, you know, it's the typical everyday stuff that I go through every day. Nothing new, nothing normal. All the normal. Probably gonna go outside and touch some grass. I haven't done that in a little while. So. Maybe do some laundry since the weather is so beautiful today. You know, I know this is so boring. Today is a very mild day. It wasn't much that I did this past weekend. Just spent some time with friends, and then I spent some time alone for myself, taking some time for me. You know, but despite my weekend pretty much being the same thing all the time, I don't get to take a lot of time for myself. Usually I'm always surrounded by people who want me to do things or want to do things with me, or I'm constantly busy at home. So it's nice that I had like a day to kind of just do my own thing with nobody really bothering me. I had all of yesterday. I took all of yesterday and I just sat down, listened to some lo-fi. I put some lo-fi on, and I put some lo-fi on, and then I just chilled in bed and read a book. I had some cookbooks that I wanted to look through, and Jack is back. Yeah, Jack is back. I'm so glad. We've missed you here, Jack. You disappear sometimes, and we miss you here. We miss you here. We miss you here, Floofle. We miss you here. But we're so happy that you're here today. But yeah, I spent the time out reading a cookbook. I was reading a cookbook. Can I even say what kind of cookbook it is? You know, fluff it. I'm gonna say what kind of cookbook it is. It was a cannabis cookbook. It was a cannabis cookbook about cooking with cannabis and some of the sciencey stuff that goes along with it. And it was very fascinating. Cannabis is legal. I'm gonna say that right now. Cannabis is legal where I live. So I'm not doing anything illegal. I was purely curious about these cookbooks, so I bought them. And I was reading through it, and I was like fascinated because there's a lot of sciencey stuff that goes with cooking with cannabis, and I was like, ooh, super neat and cool. And it's like there's a science to it. And there was so much I was learning. I like to, you guys, I love learning. You guys know I love to learn. So for me, this was a learning experience. Can I have some? If I had any, I would share. If I had any, I would share, but I don't have any on me as of now. Mostly just because my allergies are so bad that if I tried traditionally ingesting cannabis, I would probably have terrible asthma attacks. So, I don't have any at the moment. So, otherwise I would be happy to share. I am a sharer. I like to share. I am someone that likes to share, whether it's food or other stuff. I'm the sharing type. But yeah, it was fascinating because I was like, oh, it broke down like the structure of the plant, what part of the plant does what, the chemical compounds of each part of the plant, which was fascinating. I was like, oh my, there's a lot that goes into it. Like I always thought like, oh, you can just strip the plant, dry it out, you know, ingest it in certain ways or partake in it in some ways, and then just like, oh, you know, that's it. But no, there's a whole science to it, and it's so fascinating. I was into it. I was like, oh, and I'm not a big sciencey person, but I was so fascinated. I was just like, oh my goodness gracious, there's like a whole thing about it, and it was great. And I'm still reading those parts about science and dosing and how to properly identify what to wear and what and why, and it's fascinating. It was fascinating. I love learning, so for me this was kind of cool. Kind of like, and I grow plants, not cannabis plants, but like regular plants. So it makes me want to look at some botany books and look up the plants that I have, and kind of see how they're made up of and how they, you know, grow and reproduce and things like that. And it'd be fascinating. You're back, Laura? I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad you're back. But yeah, it was fascinating. I love learning things like that. Like I love cooking too. So for me, cookbooks and science, weird plant science is like hand in hand, and I love it. I got a bunch of beans. What's wrong, Beans? I heard you meowing from the other room. What's wrong? Come. No, you're gonna go to the window. Oh, she's going right to her scratching post. Yeah, Beans has been super vocal lately. If you guys don't know, I have two cats. One named Booby, who is my sweet, fluffy son, and Beans, who is my lovely, lovely, fluffy daughter. For the new people who don't know, Beans and Boobies are very much mama's babies. They are always with me at all times. Beans is a bit more independent, so she'll function on her own, but Booby, he can't go. He has to be with me all the time. I think he's currently sleeping on my bed, but he was sitting with me on the table like a few minutes ago. Because every time I stream, without fail, ever since I started, he would jump up on the table, sniff the my computer monitor, and then he will like walk all over my keyboard, or he'll like sit on the table with me without fail every time. It's come to the point where he'll just sit right in front of my keyboard and like just plop himself right. He's a big cat too. He's a chunky boy. He's a big 13-pound boy. And that's the healthy weight for him. He's a big boy. He just sits right there in that small space between my chest and the keyboard. And I'm just like, buddy, you're too big for this space, but he don't care. He's just gonna sit right there with me because he's a mama's boy. He's a big mama's boy. Beans is not so much. She'll come, she'll meow, she'll rub up against my mic because she likes the texture of the pop filter on my mic. And then she'll walk away. Or she'll lay. Depends. She'll probably sleep on the teddy bears that I keep on my computer table. I keep like plushies and stuff on my computer table. Because they're so cute and I love plushies. I love teddy bears and plushies and stuff like that, so she'll end up falling asleep on that. She's significantly much smaller than her brother. She's like very tiny compared to him. She's like half his size, you know. Yeah, she's a small dainty little thing, and he's just a big chungus. He's a big chungus of a cat. Both are lovely, sweet babies. Very friendly, very chill cats. When they want to be, because when they have the zoomies, forget it. Last night they had the zoomies at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was so upset. Like, my fluffy boy, Bibby, he was like, I'm gonna wake up mom by knocking things over. Even though he sleeps with me in my bed, and he could have just got up and be like, Mom, like, you know, pat me awake. Because anytime Bibby wants anything during the day while I'm awake and functioning, he'll tap at me. He'll get up on his hind legs and he'll start patting at my leg or patting at my arm, depending on where I'm sitting, or he'll jump on my... Oh, they knocked something down. Oh no, they knocked something down. I don't know what they knocked down. I'm not gonna go check. I'll go check later. They'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. I hope it wasn't broke. I hope it wasn't breakable. That's all I care about. Ugh. Oh, I have like I have the part of the I have a part of those allergies where it makes me choke. Like I feel like I want to cough. Like I have that tickle in the back. You know, you get that tickle in the back of your throat and you want to cough, but you don't want to be like hacking into somebody's face or something like that. That's me right now. That's why I'm doing those weird pauses. But I'm like trying not to cough. Everything is fine. If my cats could talk, they'll be saying, everything is fine. We got it. Nothing's broken. Oh, they're like children without being children. I'm so glad I don't have children. If I did, holy crap, they would be just like my cats. Chaotic little gremlins that break everything because they're hyper. Everything is fine, lol. Everything is fine. Like, I didn't do it. I'm like, yes, you did. I don't have it in me to be a human child's mom. I'm a cat mom. I think I prefer staying as a cat mom. But yeah. I don't know. Thinking about what to make for dinner tonight. Food, of course. I don't know. I've been cooking a lot. I had to look behind me real quick. They're not here, so I know they're destroying something. Ooh, they're probably breaking some of Grandpa's stuff. Their grandpa, my creator. My creator is like my dad, except he created me instead of giving birth to me. So creator is their grandpa. I think they broke some of Grandpa's stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Because I'm the one responsible. I'm gonna get yelled at. If something broke, I'm gonna get yelled at, watch. Creator is like, don't bring those goddamn cats upstairs. I'm like, you made me move out of the basement, so how am I not gonna bring them upstairs? They go everywhere I go. They're attached at the hip. So I gotta go clean up whatever they broke or knocked over. The trials and tribulations of being a cat mom. Oh, I love them. I love them though. They're such little characters. They're funny little characters. They make me laugh all the time. They're lovely. Lovely little chaos gremlins. They are. My babies. My babies. Let's see. What else do I have on the agenda today? Nothing. I can't talk about that. I'm looking through my list of stuff. I'm like, oh, nope, can't talk about that yet. I got some projects I'm working on, but I can't talk about them yet. They're still very early stages of them, so, and I don't know when we're going to be able to work on them, when I'll be able to take care of them, so, you know, not yet. Soon though, soon I'll be able to talk about it, but until some stuff happens, I can't talk about it. Unfortunately, can't talk about it. But I'm excited because it's a secret project. You'll see. When it's all done and said and done, you will see. I don't know. But, eventually, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. But I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it because then I'm gonna want to talk about it. I can't talk about it. Beans, hi, baby girl. Oh, hello. Hi. What did you break? Did you knock something down and break it? You can't jump from the bed over here. That's too far. Go. My cats are fun. My cats are fun. Like, even if you're not a cat person, having a cat is such a fun little treat. Because cats can be one of two things. They can be very lovable, or they can be absolute assholes. My cats, thankfully, are absolutely lovable. I've had a cat before that preferred my creator over me. That cat was an asshole. Either like nobody but creator, and creator likes cats. Clearly, because I exist. I'm a cat girl, I exist. Clearly he loves cats, but this cat was an asshole. Didn't let nobody but creator get near him. Always right on creator's shoulder. Just a general little asshole. Just a little butt. You know, then poor thing Gus. Like, I love that cat, but he was just a butt. He didn't even like me. Most cats like me. That cat did not like me. He was a very jealous cat. Anytime creator gave me attention, he was just like, no. Very greedy boy, he was. He got sick and he went over the rainbow, and I hope that he gets reincarnated as a more pleasant cat. He's just a little butthead. And I got my kitties. They're like 2 years old now. They're gonna be 3 this year. It'll be exciting. I love my babies. Love my babies. As you can tell, I'm a very proud cat mom. A very proud cat mom. I love my babies. They're actually quite good. They knock things down on occasion, but they're cats. Cats always, no matter how well behaved the cat is, they're gonna knock something down just because it's in their instinct to do so. Like my baby's like jealous doggo. Yeah. Animals are funny when they're jealous because it's like my human, you know. Like my Bubby is like that. Bubby is very much my human. No, what are you doing? But he's also very friendly. Like he's friendly, but he doesn't listen to anybody but me. You know what I mean? He likes to sniff feet. My cat has a foot. My boy has a foot fetish because he likes to sniff feet. That's how he greets people. He doesn't like jump on them. He doesn't go meow and circle around you. He will sniff your feet. He likes stinky feet. He's a weird boy who likes stinky feet. So if he sniffs your feet and he rubs up against your shoes, he likes you. If he doesn't, then well, I can't say anything about it. I can't dictate how my cats feel. They are who they are. But Bubby, he's definitely a foot fetishist. Loves to sniff dirty sneakers. Anytime I take off my sneakers, if I don't put them away in like the hallway closet where we keep our shoes, he's just all up on them, and I'm like, ew. Like I could be sweating in my sneakers all day. He's just like, yes, give me the stinky shoe. That's just him. He's so weird. Beans, not so much. Beans is a glutton for head pats and belly rubs. Like she will meow at you. Like she's very vocal. She wants attention. She will meow at you and run to her favorite petting spots, because of course she has her own favorite spots to where she likes to be petted. And she will sit there and she will flop over and preen herself and be like, pet me, I'm so cute, you need to pet me now. And if you don't do it, she's gonna meow at you aggressively until you do so. And you can't just pet her where she lays, you know? Like if you're sitting down after a long day of work and she wants you to pet her, you can't just like bend down and pet her from where you're sitting. No, no, no. You have to go to very specific spots where she loves getting her pets. By the windowsill, you know, in my plants, in my little windowsill garden there that I have, or on the kitchen counter where she's not supposed to be upon, but she does it anyway. You know, she's just she'll just preen herself and be like, "I'm so cute, you gotta pet me." And I'm like, "Missy, you're on the counter. You're not supposed to be on the counter." She's like, "I don't care, pet me anyway." Or on top of the refrigerator. Or if she really feels like being a little pain in the butt, she'll jump on top of our kitchen pantries. I'm not tall. I'm a very short person. I am a respectable 5'3", like 5'2", 5'3". I cannot reach the top of those cabinets. I tiptoe and I'm like, "Madam," and then she just like preens herself and she meows like she's like, "Pet me, mom." I'm like, "I can't. You are way too high up." I am a very short individual. It's not. I can't reach the top of the pantry. Creator can. I cannot. Creator is tall. He's like 6 foot tall. I am 5'2", 5'3". I am not very tall at all. So you know, it's like on my tippy toes. I just like, "Madam, I cannot reach you," and I'm not gonna climb on my kitchen counters. That's just not gonna happen. I have to wait for her to come down in order to pet her. But she hates being held. Like, if you pick her up, she hates it. She'll dig her claws into your shoulder like, "Don't drop me." It's like full panic response, like, "Don't drop me." I'm like, "Madam, I'm not gonna drop you, you know? You're fine, you're safe." But then I have her claws digging into my shoulder. So I have like permanent scarring that looks like bug bites, but it's actually just needlepoint claw marks. Because holy crap, their little murder mittens, their nails turn into needles. Like, I don't understand how. And it could be because they like to scratch at stuff all the time. Like, they scratch at their scratching posts and stuff. They keep those bitches sharp. Like, they are needlepoint sharp. I trimmed their nails yesterday. I was like looking at their little murder mittens. I was like, "Oh my god." The nails were long. They were very pointy. I was scared. I was like, "Oh my god." Like, if she decided to jump off of me right now, I'd have gashes on me. I mean, I do have... Not that it really stops anything when they cut their nails. Like, the last time I cut Beans' nails, she jumped off my leg. I was foolish enough to wear shorts, so she cut my leg where her back paw is after I cut them. And she jumped off of me because she heard birds. Well, she likes to chase the birds. She heard the birds. Okay, I gotta go check what they just knocked something down again. I gotta go check. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Stuff down, but thankfully nothing broken. I would be so sad if something was broken, like, "Oh no, not this. Not this, don't wanna break it." They didn't break anything, thankfully. Just knocked some stuff down. I heard something big go thunk, so I was like, "Oh no. Oh no." I had to check it out. I had to make sure it wasn't like something fragile. It could be easily broken. But, yeah. So yes, let me recap for the week. Tomorrow we're going to be reading Luna by Julianne Peters. It's going to be lovely. It's a lovely, lovely story, but I am going to age restrict. Age restricted because of the themes can be a little bit sensitive to some people. Very triggering to some individuals. So we'll do that. Welcome back. Hi, Dr. Soul. Welcome. Thank you for being being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I think I'm wrapping it up today because I don't have much to talk about today. Today is a day I don't have much to say. Just talking about the cats and how they're chaotic little gremlins. I have nothing really going on. Been here just doing the same thing. Yeah, so you already know I've been rambling. Just had nothing. I don't really have very much else to say today, so I think I'm going to call it here. It's one of the shorter streams that I've had lately. I don't know. Unless you guys want to talk about something else, I'm open to suggestions. Because, I don't know. Today I'm like lightly motivated to do stuff. Kind of had a bit of a big sad yesterday. Sorry, I just started reading webtoon. You just started reading web. I do that. I also do that. I love reading my webcomics and stuff. I only read them on Sundays. I only read my webcomics on Sundays. That way, everything has a chance to update, so I can just binge in one go, and not have to think about it. That's usually how I do it. Just binge it all one day. Saves on money too, you know. Well, not really, but it kind of does. About calling it. I don't know, you guys. I never know when to end the stream. I never really know when to end the stream. I usually go for 2 hours when I stream. But I have so much more freedom now to stream because I'm not currently employed. So I want to stream a longer stream. I don't know what to do. It's called Get School. Ooh, interesting. Which app is that on? Tapas, Pocket Comics, Webtoon. Let me know. So what's going on? I don't know. I'm just here. I don't know. I don't really have much to talk about this time around. I'm just kind of existing. Not much to say, not much to do. Guess planning for the week, which I'm excited for. Hopefully I can. Beans just went to her little basket. I got her a little basket so that she could sleep in. And she loves it. She loves that basket. So, which is good. I don't know. Kind of existing? Yeah, I'm just kind of existing. Existing. I don't know. Some days I just exist, you know? Today is one of those days where I'm just existing. I have nothing really big going on, nothing that I can just talk about. I have some things that I'm working on that I can't talk about yet, but because, you know, still in those early stages of getting things done. But otherwise I have really nothing else to talk about. I want more things to talk about. I want to do more collaborations. I want to do more collaborations with my VTuber friends. It's so hard to kind of strike up this conversation sometimes. Be like, I want to hang out with my other VTuber friends, but they all have such conflict. Words are hard today. Words are getting hard today. Getting to collaborate with friends, getting our time schedules, you know, synced up, it's kind of difficult. It's very difficult, you know. Like with Cal, I hang out with Cal all the time. You guys who've been here long enough knows Cal and Frosdale, a friend of our channel, one of my best friends. You know, it's easy to kind of collab with him because he has a much more flexible schedule than most of my VTubers. I love hanging out with Cal. I do. Cal is one of my best friends. I love hanging out with him. I also want to have other friends on here too. I'm hoping that in the next coming months, once everything on my end is a little more stable and functional, I can ask them to come collaborate with me. You know, come join me on a chatting stream. Just hanging out. Having a good time. Oh, the comics about awareness of school bullying. That's nice. I mean, school bullying is horrible. version of Aizawa. Nice! I like Aizawa. I have to get back into watching My Hero, Boku no Hero Academia. Collab with your baby? I would if he would let me know when we could collab! I would absolutely 100% collab with your baby if he would let me know when it's okay to collab. That's on him, that's not on me. I always be asking when can we do the Left 4 Dead stream on his Twitch channel, or when he grace his presence on mine. That's on him. That's on him. I know. Yeah, I know. I have the free time to do it. I can stream I have a more flexible streaming schedule now. I still stream during the mornings because it's one of the things I like to do early in the morning streams. But I have more freedom and flexibility to stream at night too. So you know, that's on him. I'm just here waiting. We'll stairs off into the ocean. We'll pick. Yes, Dark Shadow said, we're talking about you. We're talking about you, sir. When are we gonna collaborate? When are we gonna do the collaboration? The ball's in your court. The ball's in your court. I have flexible time. You know what time I normally stream. You have no idea what you're talking about? Sure. Sure. Sure you don't. Anywho. All I know, this is one nice view. I don't know what you're staring at. This is just a green screen of like desserts and stuff in my chat box. That's all I see, right? That and my bedroom wall. All I see is my bedroom wall. I don't know what you guys are seeing, you weirdos. My favorite weirdos. We're all weird here. There's no judgment. There's no judgment. If you're gonna be weird, this is the safest place to be weird. This is the safest place to be weird if you're gonna be weird. Let's see. What can I talk about? I don't know what to talk about. But I think I might call it. It's one of my rare, my mind is blank and I just exist kind of days. You know, you guys know I talk about everything, but today's one of those days where I don't really have very much to say. I have very little to say, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You know, this doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but the time it happens, I'm just not. Guys, what the fuck? You guys are just gonna stare off into the distance and pick your own noses. You guys are gross. Picking your noses. Make sure to wash your hands afterwards. Make sure to wash your hands afterwards. Don't be gross. Don't be spreading those germs. I think that's the last thing this world needs right now is more germs to be spread. Ugh. Especially after trying to get over a pandemic. I don't know. I'm racking my one. I'm trying to work my one. I'm racking my brain, working my one brain cell. Trying to see what I can think of because my brain is full of thoughts, but none of it wants to come out of my head. Like I'm trying to shake it out of my head. No thoughts. Nope. Nothing. The Great Booger War of 2023. Disgusting. Disgusting. Imagine though. Ew. Ew. That just sounds so foul. Great Booger War of 2023. So gross. Yep, no, my brain has nothing. My brain has no thoughts. No thoughts, head empty. I am head empty, oh no! This is the worst thing that could happen, is that I have no thoughts in my little brain goo. Ooh! Anyone want the fun facts about DBZ and DBS 10 depth? Yes, please. I'll happily hear your fun facts. I always like hearing fun facts. I have a fun fact. Did you know that I absolutely hate the color red? I hate the color red so much. So much. So much. It is not my favorite color in the least. It's the worst color. To me, it's like the worst color. Like, it gives me such a... I don't know what it is about the color red, but it's anxiety inducing to me. Color red is awful. Kind and Considerate does not like the color red. Not a fan. Not a fan. Like, I would not own any kind of red clothing. And I did. And if I do, it's very, very small amounts of red. Like an accessory or something. When they fun fact, they used to mispronounce sayings as saints. Oh, I can see how that played out. Yellow's ugly? Depends on the shade of yellow. If it's like a puke or a piss colored yellow, then yeah, absolutely disgusting. But if it's like a pastel yellow, I think it's fine. I like pastels a lot better. I like pastels a lot better than like bright saturated colors. I'm very much into pastels, as you can see. I love my pastels and my softer colors. My soft saturation colors. I'm not someone who likes to wear bold colors. Other than that, it's either I wear pastels or I wear a lot of black. Otherwise, I don't really wear bright, bold colors. I'm not a fan. Oh, they said what Waze is a student of Beerus. I haven't seen Super. Don't come after me. I've seen very little of Super, so I don't know most of the characters there. I don't know them. I know of them, but I don't know them. So you know, don't come for my tail, okay? I haven't watched Super. I am really bad when it comes to keeping up with anime. I'm very bad when it comes to keeping up with anime because I struggle really badly with my attention span. I have ADHD, so sometimes it's like I can't stay focused. Plus, I have an anime list that's longer than I am tall. So I have a lot that I have to catch up on. So I will get to it eventually, I promise. I keep saying that I'll keep catching up with it, but they come up with so much anime that I want to watch that's really, really hard to just catch up to anime. Like, I haven't even started One Piece, and I don't even think I want to. Because it's so long. It's so long. And I don't think I don't have the attention span. I try. I do try. I wear black like my soul. You do in fact wear black like your soul. I mostly wear blue, but I wear black at home and at winter. Yeah! See, I wear a lot of dark colors during the winter, like I wear a lot of blacks and grays and darker colors during the winter, but in the summertime I wear a lot of pastels. Like this warmer weather I wear a lot more pastels, a lot more lighter colored clothing. I think it just makes sense, but I prefer having more pastel clothing, even in the winter. even though wintertime, I prefer having more pastel clothing. I have like joggers that I love that are like half pink, half blue gingham patterns, and I love when they're pastel pink. Love them. I have a lot of sweatpants. I wear a lot of sweatpants in the winter because they're so comfortable. In the cold weather, I wear a lot of sweatpants. During the summer, I wear a lot of shorts and skirts and dresses. It's May 1st, so that means Mega May. Oh, you're playing Mega Man May? Is that what it is? You're playing Mega Mans? You're playing the Mega Man. I haven't played a Mega Man game in like forever. I haven't played a Mega Man game. Mega May? There you go, Mega May. It's the first day of May, which just means it's May Day. It is May Day! May Day, it's like a little pagan holiday. Also known as Beltane, which basically celebrates the coming of spring, the flowers, the new life, all that stuff. You already know? Absolutely. Absolutely, you're gonna be playing Mega Man all month. You're gonna play Mega Man all month. The whole month I'm gonna be streaming Mega Man games, of course. It is Beltane, exactly, it is Beltane. It is Beltane. I follow the more pagan holidays than the traditional ones. It is Beltane, so all my pagan friends, happy Beltane. I hope you have a lovely one. Enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day. At least in my area, it's a beautiful day. So if it's a beautiful day where you are, you enjoy it. See, it's an international holiday for workers. That I didn't know. But I do hope that everyone has a wonderful May Day. Enjoy it. Get some wildflowers. Enjoy the beautiful spring weather. If it's spring where you are. If it's not spring where you are, then this doesn't apply to you. But it does still apply. Enjoy your May Day. I hope everyone enjoys their May Day. I am still slowly dying. My allergies are kicking my ass. I'm getting more and more stuffy as this stream progresses. So I think I'm gonna hop off before I sound like I'm drowning in my own snot, which I kind of already am. And, I don't know. I'm also tired. Having to deal with my cats at 3 in the morning having their crackhead zoomies really took it out of me, so any steam that I have left over from starting the stream is gone now. So I'm just gonna I'm dying. It's getting worse. Why does it get worse? I hate allergies. I hate seasonal allergies. You guys, the allergies! They're the worst! Oh god, okay. I'm gonna go before I start sounding like I'm sick. I already sound sick. I'm already starting to sound like I'm sick. My throat's starting to hurt. Like it's getting itchy and raspy. Can I fight it? I can try to fight it. My throat's starting to get itchy. Well, I would enjoy it if I don't set my throat off every time I go out. I feel that the heat is the worst. It's hot. When it gets hot, oh god, I'm gonna be miserable. Watch, the summer comes around, I'm gonna be miserable. I hate summer with this so much. Like, I like the nice days that come with summer, but I hate the hot, icky, disgusting heat of summer. Throw them hands up. Who? Throw my hands up. Who am I fighting? Am I fighting? What am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Oh, my allergies? I'm fighting my allergies? I'm throwing my hands. I'm throwing hands against allergies. But my allergies are gonna win because, oh my god. They're kicking my butt. I got the tickle in the back of my throat. That's the worst. If the itchy tickle with allergies and irritation, I'm going to lose. I am not strong enough to beat my allergies. Oh, I feel like butt. I feel like absolute butt. Even with the allergy medicine, I am like snotty and my throat is itchy. My eyes are getting itchy too. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, it's getting bad. My eyes are now watering. They were watering for a bit, but they're getting leaky. Ugh. My eyes are leaking. Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. It's disgusting. Ugh. I hate it. Oh, okay. Now I can't breathe through my nostrils. Yep. You hear that, you guys? That's the sound of me not being able to Imagine if I didn't take allergy medicine, I would probably be dead on the floor. I would have drowned in my own snot. Taking some antihistamines? I did! I took antihistamine. Maybe it's best to call it last week of break. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that yawn came from, but maybe. Maybe. Today is just a really weird, rambling, like, coming up with things to talk about kind of thing. I don't know. But you know what? It is what it is. But I am gonna call it because I'm turning into a snot factory. Damn you, Allegra! You say 24 hours? You don't work fast enough? Oh god, maybe I should just switch to Zyrtec instead. Allegra is great for like all day, but god dang it, it takes too long to work. So I'll switch to like Zyrtec or something. I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning, but that maybe was heavily exaggerated. I'm a little bit extra. Don't mind me. I'm always a little bit extra. I'm a little bit extra. I don't complain a lot, so when I do complain, I'm gonna be a baby about it. I am turning into a snot fountain though. Oh my god, my voice just cracked. Okay, yep, I'm calling it. I'm gonna call it before I start sounding like a 12-year-old boy going through puberty. I take Electra too, but not enough. I also take Benadryl. Benadryl makes me sleepy. Benadryl puts me to sleepy time. It always does, no matter what. Even if it's a low dose, I go night-night when I take Benadryl. But I'm gonna call it here because I'm suffering. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But tomorrow, I'll be here bright and early for the story time, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the story time. I love this story so much. We do 2 story times this week. I love this story so much. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So I hope I can see you guys tomorrow for the story time. I hope you guys make it. And I love you all so very much. I really do. Today was kind of a mixed bag ramble of crap, along with my slow descent into allergy madness. If not complete and total hay fever. But, you know. Not all my streams are winners. Not all the streams are winners, so, you know. It is what it is. But, you know. Doesn't stop me from loving you guys any less. So, thank you all for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. I really do. You guys are wonderful and amazing. Welcome to our new Floofle family members. I'm so happy that you guys are here. And remember, hug your friends. Oh god. I heard my voice change right there. So hug your friends. Oh god. Hug your friends! Tell someone you love them, and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. Take care of your health, see you tomorrow. Yes! Remember, really, it's illusion. Don't break my brain right before I go, Kakarot. Oh, I appreciate the brain breaking. I love you guys! Remember, hug your friends, tell someone you love them, and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. I love you all so very much, and I shall see you tomorrow for the start time. Take good care of yourselves. Don't suffer like I am. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you. Bye! Bye! Bye.